Milton has undergone a rapid intensification period all day today and is unfortunately now a Category 5 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson scale. So let's look at the current statistics. Maximum wind speeds of 180 miles per hour. Pressure down to 905 millibars, movement to the east at 10. And the question everybody wants to know is where will Milton go and what sort of impacts it will bring. Generally going to continue moving to the east overnight tonight and then gradually turn towards the northeast on the day on Tuesday and approach the Florida Peninsula on Wednesday. Here you can see just offshore the Florida Peninsula 1 p.m. Wednesday with max winds of 145 miles per hour.
So I just got off the phone with Administrator Criswell at FEMA. And I cannot stress enough to all the folks in Florida, in the Tampa area, please listen to evacuation orders. Please listen to your local officials, because I know a lot of folks out there have survived these hurricanes before. This one is going to be very, very serious. And I urge you to please just grab whatever you need. Listen to the orders you're getting from your local officials. They know what they're telling you, and they know what Milton is about to be.
We had a lot of debris left from Hurricane Helene on Florida's Gulf Coast. That creates a huge hazard if you have a major hurricane hit in that area this week. So we've marshaled state assets to be able to help with that mission, and we're going to continue to do that until it's safe, until it's no longer safe to do so.
Please, if you're in the Tampa Bay area, you need to evacuate. If they have called for your evacuation order, I beg you, I implore you to evacuate. Drowning deaths due to storm surge are 100% preventable if you leave.
The yellow area here is a tropical storm watch, means tropical storm conditions are possible. And look, they extend all the way down now into southeastern Florida, including Miami-Dade and Broward County. The red area here is a hurricane warning. So the warning is different from the watch because it is saying conditions are expected. But the take-home message is if you're in this red area, you need to be in action mode. You need to be taking action to protect your house, to protect your family. Now, it's not just going to be a wind threat. Let's look at the storm surge threat, too. I think most people know now the Florida West Coast is incredibly susceptible to storm surge, and that's why there is a storm surge warning now in effect from basically Flamingo down here in Florida, Everglades National Park, all the way up to just north of Cedar Key. Somewhere in this purple area, not everywhere, somewhere in this purple area, we are predicting 10 to 15 feet of storm surge. Put that in perspective, I'm 6 feet tall. That's more than 2 of me high. And if this is realized, that is more surge than was experienced during Helene. So to sort of put that in perspective. So basically, all hazards are in play here. A multi-hazard event, you really have to be thinking about significant widespread power outages for days where the Milton crosses the Florida Peninsula. Significant down trees, significant power outages, maybe the inability to move around for several days. I want to urge everyone, if you've been ordered to evacuate, those evacuations orders are serious and you absolutely must follow them.
other point I'd make is that there's a lot of mis and disinformation being pushed out there by the former president about what is available, in particular to the survivors of Helene. And first of all, it's extraordinarily irresponsible. It's about him. It's not about you. And the reality is that FEMA has so many resources that are available to folks who desperately need them now, and resources that are about helping people get back on their feet and rebuild and have places to go. You are entitled to these resources. People are entitled to these resources, and it is critically important that people apply for the help that is there to support. That all of those resources were created for just these kinds of moments in an emergency situation, knowing that folks are entitled to have the relief that they so rightly need at this moment in time. So listen to your sheriffs around the places that have been impacted by Helene. Listen to your local sheriff, who's going to tell you straight about what's available to you and how, for so many reasons and ways, there are no conditions attached to the relief that's available to you.
Madam Vice President, Governor DeSantis, NBC is reporting Governor DeSantis is ignoring your calls on hurricanes, resources, and help. How does that hurt the situation here?
You know, moments of crisis, if nothing else, should really be the moment that anyone who calls themselves a leader says they're going to put politics aside and put the people first. People are in desperate need of support right now, and playing political games with this moment in these crisis situations, these are the height of emergency situations, is just utterly irresponsible, and it is selfish, and it is about political gamesmanship instead of doing the job that you took an oath to do, which is to put the people first.
Madam Vice President, Milton's arrival, what does it mean for resources?